What's up, guys? What's going on? Mark just dipped out, looks like. He'll be right back. Don't you worry. Pretty stoked for this. Bluegill, what's up? What's up, Bluegill? Smitsa. What's up? So Shay playing tonight, guys. If you haven't seen that yet, Shay definitely playing tonight. We got a Cade Cunningham versus Shade match. Can I get an amen?
Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart,
Yes, Hustle D, welcome.
Bagley, Burks, and Azir Thompson. Let's get it.
All right.
That's a good looking starting lineup, man.
That is.
Bluegill, Smith, Unk. What's up, guys? Hustle. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so I was thinking about like pregame, we should start a little routine where we're like, this is my bong. I have many, but this one's my game bong. Or blunt, or bowl, or beer, or blow, or whatever, you know, and then we do it at tip off, and then we all go,
yeah,
all across the world, dude.
All right, so guys, Bluegill just threw this out here, man. I love it when we get to like help our guys out that are supporters of the show. So if you haven't checked out Bluegill, I am checking you out right now. At Red Jet Painter, not printer. My bad.
Are you watching the game right now? Or how are you doing, man?
Yep, I'm out. I'm live. You live?
Hey, I'm at 11:33.
You're at 11:33.
Yeah.
Damn, you're way ahead.
Okay, I'm pausing.
Hold on. Let me see how far I can get up.
Okay.
Right, I'm at 10:47. That's 46, 45.
So you're way in front of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. 11, 41, 40.
Okay. I'm pausing.
11:35. 11:32, 31, 30. Where you at? 25, 24, 23.
05. Tell me when Dort hits a three, bro.
Bam. All right.
Killian Hayes. It's a jumper. So we're up by 1, 3-2. Giddy with the ball. There's a big block by Chet, bro. You see that? Yeah, it was
sorry. I'm stopping.
That was a great pass by Giddy cross court to Dort in the corner.
I dig Dort's shoes, man. Those are some sick picks, man.
Yeah, dude, they are. Everybody's got sick. It's J-Dub with the orange and blue.
Yeah.
Giddy with the pink. Chet with that highlight green. There you go. 4-3 J-Dub. That ball is moving good, man. I bet this practice has been nice, dude. That's what it looks like to me.
It just looks like everybody's functioning at a high level, man.
Right. Ball's popping. All right, Bagley over Chet there. All right, so Giddy getting downhill.
Oh, man. Josh getting knocked over there, dude. Or is that Chet?
Yeah, Chet got ran into, but he knocked the other guy down.
He knocked the other guy over. Take that.
Take that, Burks. It did look painful, though.
Dude, if Dort can hit that at a 37% this year, bro, it's over.
Bluegill, I'm sending myself a message. Let's check this out for the game. Sent it to you, Dave.
Sounds good. I think I found you on Twitter. I think that would be you. Sweet.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Yeah, dude, the Big Lebowski one. That's sick, bro. Seriously, Bluegill.
Hang on, I can't see it because I got mine cut off on the center.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me make your screen bigger. Go ahead, show me again. Oh shit, dude. That's high quality, dude.
I like it.
That's dope.
Super dope, bro.
You got skills, man. Oh, I can't wait to see it, man. They
Oh, you did video lapses too? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
They spilled some water on the side, so they're still cleaning it up. So, game action, not happening. It must have been a big spill, man.
I mean, that's what they're saying.
All right, here we go. Giddy, side out.
Giddy out of balance is one of my favorite things, man.
All right, who's the first guy off the bench for the subs, bro? I'm thinking it's Kaysen.
I think that was rush 3. It's all right. We'll take that. I think if I don't know, man. I'm going J Will. I think putting a forward in there in a game like this would be the best.
Another spill, bro. The other end of the court.
What's happening in Detroit, dude? Malice in the fucking palace, bro.
I think it's just a wet spot, dude. This is their new arena. That's what you get when you call something Little Caesars Arena. Yeah, dude, that's a bad spot. Dude, that's their fucking rookie, dude, and he almost just.
I know.
They gotta get their shit fixed, dude.
Dude, when I coached high school basketball in Augusta, Georgia, I literally forfeited a game because we were on skates. The court was so bad.
Yeah.
And their other coach sat there and yelled at me, man. How dare you quit a game like this? And I'm like, I'm just not putting my kids on the court like this. No way.
Oh, Chet with the putback. Oh, he missed it. Like, that was crazy. Oh, Giddy gets a steal and up, one hand pass. Short. Like, I want those two. Give the ball up to a rookie.
I don't know if it's a hockey rink. I think it's just the.
I bet it is, bro.
I bet they did a dual one.
Flyers. No, that's Philly. It's the
Red Wings.
God damn, I'm an idiot.
Took me a second.
We're big hockey fans.
Oh, Sheshay.
Hey, step back.
Boom,
Three.
boom. Got to get that, bro. All day. So, did you see ESPN rankings came out for him?
No, what did he get?
Number 8.
8? Disrespect. How does he get first team on NBA and he gets 8?
I mean, like on his defense, he's above LeBron, so there's that.
Yeah,
and above AD. So
8.
I mean, I don't like it necessarily, but I think it's one of those things where everybody wants to know if he can hit a 3. And if he can hit a 3, then he's earned himself in the top.
What, top 5?
I think that if he hit a 3, I think he would solidify himself as a better player than Luka. If he gets to the point where he's shooting, 39-40% from 3-point range, I think it would be a well-known thing that SGA is better than Luka because he plays both sides of the ball. Like right now, everybody's like, if he shoots a 3, and he can hit it consistently, then yeah. But it's the if question everybody's saying right now. It's like when Michael Jordan or LeBron James is like, I want to be better than Michael Jordan. Everyone's like, well, if he ever gets to 10,000 points, and if he ever does this, and if, or 40,000 points, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always say if, and the same thing with SGA. Instead of being able to appreciate what he can do right now and living in the moment everybody else is like trying to shove it down people's throats and saying, if he can do this, and it's just whatever.
What a finger roll, man. Like J-Dub going to the basket. Off the glass.
Completely unguardable. He's in a league of his own, man.
Our starting lineup is nice, bro. Yo, I'm going to say this right now. Undeniably, this is the best starting lineup we have ever seen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ever.
I think it's
ever.
I struggle.
No.
I want to say that this is going to be the best team. This could be the best team that the Oklahoma City Thunder has ever had, but that team that we had, and was it like 2011 or whatever it was, that team was pretty baller. So I don't know, man. I want to keep my hopes up. What's up, Blake?
George, this is the best starting lineup we've ever had. I'm not saying it's the best team we've ever had, but we've never had a better starting lineup.
We're just so consistently like across the board. Like, it doesn't matter. We want to drive, we want to shoot, we want to play defense. Like, we can do it all.
They used to be good Smith stuff in the 90s. I get that. Like I said, that
2000s
championship.
The random championships they win.
They drafted Darko instead of Melo. I think this could be the best bench we ever had. And I think we might have the best starting group lineup we ever had.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we're the best team, but it means we're pretty close.
Sure.
What are we missing to be the best team that we've ever seen? Our NBA Finals run?
It has to be a finals run. I think that's what everybody looks at it like. It doesn't matter what anything else is. If you make it to the finals or you make a good championship, that's what it's looked at. You think about the greatest team in history in any sport, right? And it's hard not to say a greatest team in history if they don't win a championship. Think about the Patriots, man. They went undefeated, 17-0. And then they play the Giants in the championship, they lose, and then they can't say that they're the greatest team ever, even though a lot of people will say that, but they didn't win a championship. So for us, the only way that we're ever going to be able to silence all the haters is by winning a championship. I mean, that's the only way. Because even if we get to the finals and if we lose to the finals, people will say, well, we've done that before, so that team was better than this team. And it would be regardless of what we think. Got to win a championship.
Fine. It's easy to say, like, at some point later down the line, we'll be able to admit it in hindsight. But, like, when can we admit it?
What's up, Dave?
Before we get to hindsight, before we get to the finals, can we say, like, this team, top to bottom, is the best team we've ever had because it's a team.
Yes. Oh, man, Hunk, you're right. Mistich. I don't know why I forgot about Mistich coming first off the bench, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's Mistich is a lot of people like, let's just say Mistich is as good as we all think he is, and he creates how many more wins for us?
Dude, the way he likes to shoot those clutch shots at the buzzer, I don't think it's out of question to say like 3 or 4. Like, and it could be more.
Yeah, Kaysen's really nice to have, dude. On defense, he got 3 steals the other night?
I think so.
He's filthy, man.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, there you go. Chet, get him on your hip. Let's get set. I just want to see Shea, man. I want to see Shea use the screen with Chet. I want to see a hard one here.
He played second half of last game, Smith, so.
Ooh, Josh. Oh, nice. Stick with it. Stick with it. Put your hands in there, Josh. Dude, man, my sound is so far. Is your sound off on your TV, Mark?
I had to turn my sound off because
it is so bad. Like it's like 12 seconds behind, so I'm muting that, dude. I usually like to hear what they have to say, but not anymore. That's the worst.
Hell yeah, Bluegill. I appreciate you chatting, man. That's great stuff.
Yes, Bluegill. Dude, never apologize. When people are talking in the chat, man, it's a good time, dude. 100% a good time. That's why we enjoy it. That's why we're here talking to you guys, is because we appreciate every one of you guys. And the longer the chat, the better it is. I think we got close to almost 500 chat. Yeah, post or not post, whatever I'm saying. Last game, man, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
People are on there talking all the time. It's a pretty cool arena, man. What's up, Eclipse? Ooh, Josh just got ripped, man. Was that Jaden?
Jaden Ivy.
Man, am I ahead of you now? I'm at 532.
Not much, just barely.
Okay, all right.
I just didn't recognize him at first. You did with that dunk, but for some reason I thought it looked like KCP.
Yeah, it did kind of look like KCP for a second.
And then he exploded.
Yeah.
But he's not playing yet.
He's not playing yet, but he will. He's been he played a lot last game, that's for sure.
Hello.
Josh is doing all right, Dave. I think. Hey, Mark. Josh is doing all right. He had a turnover that was pretty not Josh-esque, but other than that, I feel like he's doing all right. He's keeping that ball moving, which is what he needs. Chase down right there. Is that Johnson? Can't tell anymore.
Uncle Dave.
Oh man, Bluegill. Hey, Mark.
Kenny hustle. Kenny motherfucking hustle. First guy off the bench. Kenny hustle.
Hi.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh. What is that? Oh, you got the mic. Yeah, you got the mic. See? The mic. So cool.
Stop ringing that mic.
I love it, Blue. I love it, man. You got to do what you got to do to get by sometimes. Mark, where's your nose?
Uh-oh. Here's your truck.
Ooh, no box out there, man. Got some good defense, though.
I travel on a post move, bro. You never see that.
No, you don't. So 3D printing and game design. That's kind of cool, though. I mean, if you're going to do teaching, that would be the one you want to do. Hi.
Yeah, dope shit.
Hi.
Teaching other people how to do that.
Ooh. Ooh. No. Not yet. Not yet. What's up, Colum?
Bluegill, do you use Unity or what platform do you use for building games?
Hi. What do you got? Ooh, you got a Beanie Boo. Yeah, Beanie Boo. That's cool. Yeah, car. Oh, we got technical, it looks like.
Money?
I don't know. Or I didn't see what happened, man. I'll be honest with you. But Dort shooting free throws all alone.
Here, get your car. I love your cat.
Dude, Monty Williams, $75 million, bro.
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
good money.
For a coach, man? Holy shit. Woo! Josh Giddey, backdoor.
Don't, Dort.
Man, Josh Giddey out of balance. Just give it up. All right, so we have Usman Jang in the game. Kenny Hustle, Josh Giddey, Blue Dortz, and Shay. Hi. Ooh.
Yeah, Shay, get downhill. Nice. Jang is a nice outlet there.
Wow.
Big target. Jang, catch and shoot three. Woo!
Smooth, bro. That looks smooth.
Dude, I'm proud of Coach for giving Jang these minutes. It means he's earned them, bro.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Kenny with a reach and foul, so N1 there. You have a foot? Is that what I see? His toes? Your feet stink. Oh, say, smell my feet. Say, smell my feet. Hey, smell my feet, Uncle Dave.
Ew, stinky feet. Stinky feet.
Oh, stinky feet. What, do you want my ice cream? You want my
ice cream? He just said my ice cream.
Let's see. Woo! Getting jacked up for the Thunder game. Say Thunder.
Josh Giddey's coming out.
Thunder. Thunder.
All right, Bertans is out on street clothes, man. And Isaiah Joe's in the game. I love this rotation, man. You see it? We just got like way more intense on defense just by a couple substitutions. Super long, super lanky. Hell yeah. Hey, Mark, where's your damn it? You got a damn it? No, no damn it's?
Building board games sounds really fun. With 3D printers?
Yeah, dude. That would be pretty baller, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Love it. You want more? That's a big bite. You want one big bite, do you? Say little bite. Or big bite.
Man, they're showing these flashbacks right now to Detroit winning the championship with Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace and yeah, everybody else.
Ben was special. Ben was special.
Yeah, dude.
6'10", maybe. Maybe for him.
Just unbelievable, man. Like his ability to block, dude. Like he went 0 to 60, like so incredibly well.
Like he was like second. He was like D2, undrafted. Like it just people like him make me so happy because it just means like you can never count on personality.
No.
Yeah. Let me get a bite first. Wow. Ice cream. Thunder. And ice cream. Yes, it's Alex Starr.
Dude, Alex Sarr looks like he could be an issue in the NBA for a very long time.
Shea going to the free throw line.
Man, I love it, dude. Keeping Shea in there a whole quarter so far, man. Keep this going. Oh, Jay Will's on the bench and Bertans is on the bench. Mischich is in uniform, though, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Last game, he was not.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. I got you. Say, please. You want a marshmallow? Yeah, let's get you. This is Rocky Road, so you get a marshmallow. Mmm. Is that yummy?
Marshmallow. Yes, Mitza. Wholesome family event. Hell yeah.
You got a hair? Oh, what do you got? Oh, a nut. That's from Rocky Road. You like Rocky Road? Thunder. Ice cream. Ice cream. Thunder. Good move, Shay. Back to the free throw line. It's hard. It's hard, Shay. It really is.
Oh, you gonna eat all of his ice cream? Oh, there we go.
There's a fine line between tipsy and drunk at a sports game. And I have crossed that line. It's just, for me, I can tell I crossed it when the people around me aren't having a good time anymore.
Dude, we used to do the beer crawl from the bars in Oklahoma City to the Thunder games and barely be able to walk in the games. Or I don't know why they let us in, bro.
Because they didn't know to stop us.
Barely could even find a ticket. Had it somewhere here. Man, back in the day when we used to smoke, what was it? We would smoke in the Bass Pro parking lot, bro. Smoke the weed, ganja in the Bass Pro parking lot before the games.
Yeah. Where you going? You know, like at halftime they let everybody out to smoke.
What's that?
You know how at halftime they let everybody out to smoke?
Oh yeah.
Like I used to go and join those people. That was fun. Smoking weed with everybody smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
I don't know why, but cigarette smokers don't respect us.
No, they don't. They don't like weed smokers very much. I mean, there's some that are like, all right, cool. But
like we've been treated like trash for smoking cigarettes for far too long to let you weed smokers come along and just do it without
youngsters. They call us like the yippee youngsters, man. Fuck those people.
Fuck them.
We want to smoke our weed. Don't make us feel guilty for it.
Jaden looks nice, man.
Yeah, he does, dude. Hey, Mark. I really, I'll be honest with you. I was more excited about Jaden than I was about Cade for that team. I like Ousmane getting that and pushing it up.
Deep step back by J-Dub. No good, but he's got some new shots.
Smith says, "Do they pick you because you were trashed?"
No more? Why you want so much ice cream? He just started liking ice cream
Really?
for some reason. He like always preferred yogurt.
Yeah.
And so we didn't really argue with him.
Why not?
And then like just like 2 days ago he was like, I don't want yogurt. I want ice cream.
Yeah, he's like, I want the good stuff.
Damn it. There goes the good times.
Dude, you know who I haven't seen is Poku, bro.
Mm-mm.
Has anybody seen him on the bench or behind the bench or anything like that?
I was thinking about this yesterday too. I'm scared.
Yeah, dude. I like Poku too much. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah? You like basketball?
Oh, you did? Okay, Unc. Good. So we're seeing him around the team.
That's really important.
Yeah, as long as you see these guys around the team, they got playing time coming to them.
It's gone. It's all gone. What? You don't want to hang out with me? We're having a good time.
He's like, ice cream's gone, yo.
Ice cream's gone? And you're gone?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I help you?
Yeah, see, that's what having all these young players will end up having is we'll end up losing a player that's an all-star and they'll kill us and we'll always be sad about it. But, you know, the longer we can wait till that happens, the better. Man, Dave, the guys off the bench are doing pretty well. Let me read the stats too, but they seem to be holding well. Their defense is going what I would consider pretty phenomenal right now. Our bench players we got Isaiah Joe with 5 and Ousmane with 5. We've got a couple rebounds by Ousmane. Isaiah Joe's got 1. Got an assist by Mischic and an assist by Kenny Hustle. Mischic just went in the game, so we should be seeing more of him here. Yep, there he is. Mischic is starting at point guard, not at starting, but he is at point guard right now with the knee braces. We'll call him Old Man. And Isaiah Joe, he finds Isaiah Joe for a 3. Hell yes, dude.
Yes. Hell yes, dude. What's up, Brian?
Ryan.
Cason's making a move here, I can tell. Oh, lost it.
But that's the type of move you want to see a youngster make, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not hating it at all. Keep on driving, keep on going to the hole. It's off and on, man. First year is rough for rookies, just straight up.
All right. I love Jang and Chet together. There's so much to like about those guys in the court at the same time.
Oh. Yes, Chet.
Going free throw line. Yes,
I think there's a chance that a lot of these guys that we get are first year guys coming into the league. I think we'll see them not get a lot of respect for the first year. You know, rookies are going to have a hard time finding space. Let's just be honest. I mean, who are you going to play a rookie over? Who are you going to play Kaysen over? J-Dub? You know, got to earn that. That's not going to be a gift. So Like I've always been a huge advocate of, we have rookies coming in that are 18 years old, cool. 19 years old, cool. Well, you got a year or two in the G League before you're ready. And I think this next year, I think will be the first year that we see it, where we have a rookie comes in and he gets limited PT, so he goes straight to the G League.
Dude, I can't believe we're watching Mitchich on the team. You go
So
back
fun,
to that
dude.
trade for Al Horford that we got the rights to him, and everybody's like, "God, we'll never see him. We'll never see him." And so many years, people were like, "Yeah, good luck getting him."
Yeah, right. Little did they know. Ha ha ha.
Nice block by Chet.
They're saying goaltending though, right?
There's no way that was goaltending. Maybe it was, but dude, somebody show us a replay. Yeah, it's some
Not just that, but coming off the bench. I mean, think about these two of your starters. You'd be pretty happy, you know?
Nice move by Mitchich. Oh, what a great pass.
Dude, this is what he's going to do, man. This is
What
why
a
it's going to be so hard to keep him off the floor.
My God, dude.
You put him, Josh Giddey in the game, and then you have J-Dub, Chet, and Shea, and they're finding those guys, man, all the time. All day.
It's been a bit, but man, I'll say it again. I love Serbian basketball, man. I love it. Chet finger roll.
Chet
Wow.
got 7, man.
What a finger roll. What a fucking move. All right, we call timeout. There's a lot to like about what we just saw there.
Dude, there is a lot.
So between Chet's stuff and Mitchich finding Chet on that pass, it's like, I think Coach D is just teasing us right now.
Well, and then you're seeing things like what's happening with Dort out there, man. Dort's going back door, you know? He has 13 points, man. And it's all from his cuts, man.
What's up, Colin? How you doing?
It's all from his cuts. It's all from him moving around. It's all from not being lazy. It's amazing.
Oh, last year they're showing stuff. Trailblazer, Shea, baseline. Buzzer beater against the game winner against the Nuggets. Wasn't buzzer beater. There's some special times last year, man. Buzzer beater against the Wizards. And then there was another buzzer beater against the Bucks. I'm guessing they're going to show us right here. Yeah.
Is this where Devontae Graham beat us?
Not Devontae this game. But yeah, the Bucks, we ended up losing this game. The Pelicans, late game. Was this the play-in game? Yeah. That was play-in game, I think. Yeah. God, I love this game. There were so many big shots last year, dude. Holy crap.
They're showing Jay Will taking charges right now. Talking, all this other stuff, man. Love it.
I know, dude.
He's such a great defender and just sees things, man.
These are under the rim Ben Wallace.
He's so good, dude.
Whose baby is that? I can't hear. Okay, it looks like some fans. Thought maybe it was like a player on the team, but no. No, I'm talking about the wrong thing.
Lou Dort's high school, man.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I think the game's in Canada, right? Because
yeah, it's in Montreal. That's why the reception's not so good right now, man. It's NBA in Canada, man.
I love it. Chet lays it in on the left side
Damn,
and
dude.
one. What a
Damn.
move. You got everybody off the ground, dude.
He's just so smooth, man. I don't care if people call him like the Amish Abraham Lincoln. He's so smooth, bro.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, Jordan, 100%, man. Mistrich is going to be special, man. The way he whips that ball around the court, it's going to be fun to watch him.
Bill Walton, the great Bill Walton.
Just smooth, man. 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, only 1 rebound, but he's only missed 1 shot.
He needs a headband, Blue Gill. A bandana. Play the game with a bandana. Kick out 3 for Joe. No good. Oh, Kaysen with a second offensive rebound and kicks it.
Man. Love Wallace, bro. Wallace good to flexing, bro.
Okay, I mean, seriously, dude, those offensive rebounds were not easy to get. What offensive rebound is, but
Ooh, they're gonna be tight on those charges this year, man.
I mean,
what's up, Sammy?
Yeah, Kaysen's awesome. Kaysen's the man.
Sammy is the man, guys. Sammy is the motherfucking man.
Man, this season's gonna be dope, bro.
We'll take it. We'll take the first missed free throw here. 9-40. Dort, Shea, and Chet are all in double figures for the Thunder with 10, 10, and 13, with Dort with 13. Kicking ass, man. Dort's playing for his Montreal, his country right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that pick and flare.
It's really hard for me to explain how exciting this is to watch Mičić play. Like, I think a lot of people understand what I feel like right now out there, but it's just kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah. Sammy, Josh has played 9 minutes. He's got 0 points, but 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He's pretty solid because he's only taken 1 shot, so we'll take it.
So Mičić was like calling for the ball, gets it, and he airballs a 3. So
there's a learning curve.
But goddamn, you know what I mean? He's a pro. He's a top level player in the nerves in a preseason game, but getting to him, I love it. He's a EuroLeague MVP, dude.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, hey, it's a big jump. Ooh, Chet almost knocked that down.
It looked a little bit like KD, his fade, dude.
It did. It did. Josh been playing, yeah. He I don't think he's gonna play second half, so I'd expect to see him maybe get a couple more minutes here. There is a chance he's shut down, but he doesn't look like he thinks he's shut down yet, or at least he's been told it.
I think 16 to 17 minutes is what these guys will play, man. Similar to what they did last game. 16 to 18 the starters played.
What's up, Dan?
Dan. What's up, man?
Get on the ground, Kenny. Woo, I knew that was going to happen.
Ball's on the ground. He's on the ground.
Shot clock violation. All right. At least it wasn't a jump ball. Yeah, it was. He hasn't played this game. I think he's in street clothes, Bertans. Dave said he saw that.
Dude, Kenny's fired up, man. Look at him, dude. He's all fired up. He's like, why don't you jump for the ball? Why don't you get on the floor for the ball?
So we do. It's contagious.
Man, watch. He's going to do something stupid right here, like jump and dunk on somebody or hit a three. Get him the ball. Just clear out.
Good job, J-Dub. Great.
Fuck yeah, I told you, bro. Just give him the ball. When he gets on the floor like that and we don't get the ball, he gets fired up, man.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Rich.
You're right, Sammy. Not a lot of people do go hard, but man, it's nice to see what's up when they do. Okay, Bertans has not, Dan, got any time at all. He is actually on the bench. At the very end, you'll see him in street clothes. Unfortunately, the way it is tonight. Kaysen is J-Dub 2.0. Man, I you know what? I'll say I'll buy that. I'll buy that party.
Sit back for J-Dub. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because if you think about it, like draft position not far off. Kaysen's route to where he was pretty different than J-Dub's. I mean,
Oh yeah.
like, the best player on Kentucky as a freshman, or it takes you 3 years at Santa Clara to get to that level. Like, so there's like reasons to think that Kaysen might have a higher upside. But I mean, J-Dub is so good, I don't want to think that way. Like, try to put some expectations like that on Kaysen. But I think like with his age, you have to take that into account. For like, there is a chance he's gonna be really, really good.
Yeah.
Like,
I look at Kaysen and I see the style of play that he plays, and he fits with the team incredibly well. And it's hard to say which one will end up having a better career because both of them plays both sides of the ball so well. They're both incredible hustlers. They do great things. So, like, to me, it's one, in my opinion, will probably come off the bench until Dort is traded or he, outplays his contract. So, like, I sit there and I look at this team and I'm saying, okay, which one of these guys are going to be? And for right now, what I like is having Mischich and Kaysen Wallace coming off the bench with Kenny Hustle, with Jay Will, and like some of these guys are so good. You're like, wow, like I wouldn't be surprised if Kaysen has multiple games with 20 plus points. Jay Will has multiple games with 20 points and some crazy stats like 5 or 6 charges taken. Like this is what this team is built to do. It's not going to be one player every single night on this bench. It's going to be a bunch of different. It's going to be fun.
we almost took the whole table down.
Yeah, dude.
That was crazy. Whoa, what is Giddy wearing? That's dope. Chat. KD. What was this for?
It looks like it was in Oh, dude, what's up, Wayne? All right, so he's Wayne was saying he had a chat with Mark Davis yesterday, Adele's 36 legend. Yeah, dude.
Mark Davis. I feel like I know that name.
I do too. I don't know how I know his name, but I do know his name.
Wasn't Mark Davis like a former Thunder assistant coach who is now with the Suns?
No, Mark Davis. I think he was early 2000s and the 1990s. I think didn't he play in the States, man, for college or something? I could be wrong. I might be way off my.
Let's just guess wild things and not.
Let's just take some toilet paper and get it wet and throw it on the ceiling and see if that works.
Mark, come say hi to Sammy. Okay. No.
Coach D.
What are What you have?
Talking that D train shit, brah.
Wow. Show everybody what you have. Mitts? Gloves?
What's up, Nathan?
Say hi, Sammy.
See, okay, like that's what Dan. I could have swore I heard the name before, and that's
Oh, what happened? I missed that shot.
I didn't see it either, bro.
I think it was Mitchich. Man, I
It's
missed
Josh
that
Giddey.
one. It was Giddey?
Yeah, he got his first points of the night.
All right, nice.
It took like 4 minutes to update. I've got a 40-second delay on my updating. Thank you to man. Josh looks so strong right there, man.
Yeah. Nice save by Dort. J-Dub's up and running. Nice spin.
What a block.
But he saved it.
Who blocked that again?
I don't know, but Dort hit that 3 there, so that was nice.
That was sick.
We're up by 14.
Dort's
5.
got 16 now, man.
Wow, dude. Dort's showing out.
He's like hometown love, bro. So it looks like we're only playing 5 deep, man. So it's going to be similar to what we did in the second half. Remember that? We played the first and second team, and then the first team didn't play in the second half, and the second and third team stepped up, which will be like Jack White, Lindy Waters, Wiggins, those guys. Absolutely, Wayne, absolutely right, man. It's going to be so like important for Josh to be coherent and here and present with the Thunder while Mistrich is around, because it will increase his game, and he knows this. He doesn't need me telling him this. Boom. He doesn't need me telling him that. He knows.
J-Dub's 3 is so silky smooth. What's up, Nicholas? Nice steal by J-Dub. I'm running.
Nice pass. Oh, that was a hard foul.
Yeah, you don't expect that in his hometown.
Watch out, man. You get hot dogs thrown at you, man.
In his hometown, guys.
He looks so good, man.
I love Isaiah Stewart. I know I haven't said that this game. Normally, I say it a lot more often than that. I really have a lot of respect for his game. I like Sadiq Bey, too. I thought they had 2 really good role players. They didn't have the right players around them, but, man, Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart, those 2 guys, they got me fired up, dude.
Yeah, I like Stewart, man. I like him a lot.
If our timing was different, if he was 5 years younger right now, like entering the league,
yep,
I'd be like greedy as hell about him.
Oh yeah, dude. You see guys like that, you're like, yeah, absolutely. But one thing I want to throw out there, Sam has done an amazing job at getting forwards and centers that not only play defense, but that can shoot the 3. That spreads the floor.
Yeah,
I think because of that, everybody's like, oh, we need a center that can do this. We need a center that can do that. Like, you guys, nice passing.
Yeah, it was great.
You got to stop and you got to look at it like the end goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
18. 18, man. Oh, man. Canadians love to throw things, man. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. When I was in high school, I spent let's see, I was 15 and turning 16. I spent 2 or 3 months in Canada. So I spent it in the wilderness. Pretty baller experience with a canoe and shit like that. By the end of the trip, I was one of the guides. Man, I love that time. But it's literally called the wilderness. It was in Canada, Ontario, Canada. So good times.
Algonquin, right?
I couldn't even. I wasn't even going to try to say the name of it, but that sounds right.
It's amazing. You can watch videos of some people who went out and recorded their adventures on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and it's worth it.
I didn't even think about looking at that because I've always wanted to go back because when you spend that much time in a place where there's nothing else around, like you just want to go back sometimes and check it out.
Yeah.
So definitely, dude, I'm gonna look that up.
There's a really interesting little documentary somebody put on YouTube, and it's called The Last Guide.
Yeah.
It's about a fishing guide who was like a canoe guide, and you can't have motorboats there, so he's like canoe people out there and guide them and stuff. It was interesting, but
that's cool.
You know how it is. It's all about the loons.
Yeah, dude. Oh, the loons, man.
The loons and the moose and the bear. And
it's just a phenomenal area. Like I don't know. Very few places that made me fall in love with canoes out that area. Anyways, like the canoe life and being in a canoe.
Yeah.
If you guys don't spend time in canoes, you need to. I'm telling you, the best canoes in the world are Old Town canoes. They're made in Maine. Obviously, Maine people know what they're fucking doing when they make canoes. They've been doing it for hundreds of years, so I would listen to them.
Yeah, dude, I've got a couple of those Old Town canoes myself.
Dude, it's good stuff, man.
Jaden Ivey's looking pretty good off the bench.
Such a great player, man. I remember when we did draft stuff about him, he was the guy that I kept on talking about, which should be like a higher ranked player.
Nice left hand skip pass by Shea. You think it's a bad thing for Ivy to come off the bench?
No, I don't actually. All right, so Ryan, you're saying come up and I'll portage with you? Hell yes. First of all, where do you live? I love portaging and I love canoeing, so yes. And let me just tell you this: I can read a map like a motherfucker. So you get a map and you with the contour lines and all that other shit on there, man, and I know exactly where I'm going every single time. And the reason I do is because I've been lost with the map so many times. I figured it out that way. So experience, guys.
You mean other than masturbate, Blake? I smoke weed and I jerk off.
There you
That's
go.
not hobby.
Two greatest things known to man.
It's a full-time hobby.
Oh, the kayaks with the foot paddles, man. I've always wanted one of those. Like cast, not have to worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Sammy. Appreciate all the love that we can get. We don't ever ask for smashing our likes because we're not like that. But whenever somebody says something, we'll always say thank you for saying something because we do appreciate it. Any of those smashy likes, smashy likies, it allows more people to find us on YouTube, I guess. So it's about playing with the clitoris. That is YouTube. And then you get more people. I don't know.
Ontario.
Ooh, Ontario. Yes. Yes, Ryan. Done. See, again, man, there's just something about being out there, man.
What's up, Patrick?
Patrick saying we're at 52% from 3-point range. What the hell? That's amazing, man.
We're around that up to 53.
That's
Thank
where
you,
we
Pat.
need to be. If we can shoot that for the season, I think we'll win 50 games.
I think we'll win with 50. Talking about 50 games, bro.
50. We'll get a 50 piece out there.
Yeah, 50. Isaiah, oh no, man,
I like Stewart, dude. They
I
got
was
a
reading
good.
the thing. It said somebody was out, but it wasn't Stewart. It was Isaiah, somebody else.
Dude, is that Jaden Ivey playing defense? Like, oh, that was Thompson. Wow, that's some good defense, man.
70.
All right, Ryan. I'm 100% down. Obviously, this year's already coming to an end, but man, Mark and I have been talking about doing a portage trip for a while now, so we should definitely.
Brian, you ever go steelhead fishing?
Steelhead fishing. No,
We like to catch some steelheads.
kind of addicted to that.
Kind of fucked everything else up.
See, all right, I
Ooh,
almost was there with you, Wayne. I've been thinking about this for a while too, but I'll be honest. The only reason I don't think is because I think it's 65 million more than he can get in Oklahoma City for after his first contract than he could get anywhere else. So I think they made it really difficult for players to want to leave if they get the maximum amount of money.
Oh, nice finish by Giddey.
Josh,
Giddey looks so much
Giddey,
more
bro.
physical. His rebounding, his drives, everything. He's like initiating contact. He's doing it early, and he's like looking for that contact to push people off their base. Chet saying review that. I don't think coach will review it.
There's
but
too many hands in there, man.
If with getting a review back, it increases the risk. But coach called it.
No, when Chet says do it in the beginning, you got to get this is what I love Coach D. He gives these guys leeway. If they're off, they're off.
But it's such a big risk because one hand being on him, and it's like you lose your second challenge. It's preseason, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's the type of time you want to do this type of stuff. But I think it's interesting to note now with the increase, it's a penalty if you get it wrong. You have to be really cautious of the types of things that you use your first one on because a blind charge call.
This is a good call. This is a good by Chet. Look at this, man. He
I'm
creates the contact, but there's no contact. There's not a lot of contact at all. And if there's any contact, he's the one that initiates the contact. Exactly, Unk. It looks clean to me. I mean, you get some respect from coach doing that, being right. See, right? Nope. I mean, you could call the head a little bit, maybe.
Hey, buddy. Hide. Where are you hiding from? You're hiding from Mama? You want to take your shoes off?
I agree, Blake. Kind of looks like a
Daniel Day-Lewis when he played Abraham Lincoln in the Lincoln.
Amish Abraham Lincoln. Just mix it up there. If Abraham Lincoln was an Amish that cut down a cherry tree, he'd probably look like Chet.
Historically speaking.
Honest Abe.
Wow, that's taking a long time on this one. You got a splinter?
Splinters.
You need help with your splinter? What? You got a cactus?
So,
Yeah.
all right, not even kidding, man. My daughter, when she gets a splinter, she comes to me and asks me to get her splinter, and my wife's a nurse. I've mastered the splinter art.
You need help from Dave? The flying time.
Pinch you throw that. There we go.
Overturned. All right. What a call by Chet.
Let's go.
Wait, so they overturned it, but then they keep the ball? Oh, because they recovered the block. You know?
That's why they took so long to figure it out. They probably went out of balance. Alpha Chet.
Yeah.
But that's right. Turnover. Boom, boom.
Oh, let me turn it back.
Oh. Almost.
Still, with the value of getting the challenge back, now it does matter too. Like it used to be like, oh, I won, but it doesn't matter. They get the ball. Now it matters.
Now it matters. Yep. I thought he got that blocked.
Hey,
all right, let's see what we got for time wise. Yep, 16, 17 minutes, man. Chet's getting 14 right now, it looks like. Everybody else is at that 16, 17 minutes, meaning the second half is going to be full of our benchies. Not Frenchies, our benchies. Well, I guess it would be some of our Frenchies, though. Ousmane Dieng. I don't think Olivier Sarr, maybe he will play tonight. I don't know.
Then you sound like you have to be crazy to go out kayaking in Australia. Like, the best case scenario is the great whites. The worst case scenario is giant crocs.
What, dude? Why? No, dude. I don't think I want to go with man-eating crocs, dude. Bull sharks in the rivers? What?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. And you guys got really crazy snakes out there in Australia too, right? It's like the whole area is trying to kill everything. Like even like the friendly kangaroos aren't so friendly. They'll punch you.
Hit you in the nuts.
No, I did not catch the AFL grand finale, man. What happened with that? You have plans? Oh, shit. Man, it's the land that gives, but the land that takes, yeah? All right, Sammy, I'll have to go back and watch it, man. I can get them on the games replays on YouTube, so go back and watch it. Sweet, Nathan. This one is a little bit of Jack Ripper, and I mixed it with Northern Lights. So a little bit of indica and some nice little spicy sativa there. So I like to mix. I just don't like to do one because I figured out mixing is always kind of more exciting when it comes to I don't know, feeling different feelings. Gosh, I sound so weird saying that. Whew, guys. Yeah. Yes, the game has started. We are at halftime. The score is 58-74. Chet's got 10, J Dub's got 14, Shay's got 10, Josh Giddey's got 5, and Dort's got 18 points. Off the bench, we got Jang with 7, Kenny Hustle with 5, and Isaiah Joe with 5. As far as assists go, we have Josh Giddey leading the way with 4 assists. A bunch of guys with 4 assists, but it looks like Kenny's got 4. He snuck in there and got 4 assists. That's pretty cool. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with 2 assists. J Dub, Shay, Mischich, and Case and Wallace all have 2 assists. Rebounds, we've got Josh Giddey with 5, Chet with 2, Usman Jang with 4, and Case and Wallace with 3. Man, Case and Wallace is just everywhere. 2 of which have been offensive rebounds. I gotta throw that to him, man. We've got Shay's got 3 steals, J Dub's got 2, and Chet's got 1. Chet's got 2 blocks. That's that, man. It's all the good stuff right there. Yes, Unc, I am weird. All right, so Patrick Bertans is actually in street clothes, so I don't think he'll be playing this game. So, all right, so the Gimpy plant. Do not fall into it. Called the suicide plant. Wow. All right, I will stay away from the Gimpy plant. What's up, Moani? Hell yeah, dude. See, I think we scored 74 points in the last game too at halftime. I think we had I think it was like 74 to 81. So I think we're averaging 74 points in the first half and preseason so far, which is pretty crazy. What's up, Jay? Thunder is up, man. 74 points again. This is crazy. This team can put up buckets like nobody's business. He's going to be a star, man. He is destined to be that star. No doubt, man. Seriously, no doubt. He's special. I keep on looking at him and watching him, and I keep on saying like there's something different about the way that J Dub plays and the way he understands the game. It's not just the offense; it's the defense. It's about everything, man. Like J Dub is elite, and the more we get to see, the more we actually like, the more we recognize that it's going to be nice. I like what they're doing right here. They're talking about Jay Will and Isaiah Joe growing up together. Such a great story, man. This is amazing. Oh, J Dub would definitely go really high. I think it'd be crazy to see him. Okay, Jay, check it out. Man, where is Too Cool when we need him? Too Cool has the best way to watch and listen to games. It's ripping them off the internet. All right, guys, chat room, help him out, guys. Yeah, dude. Giddy's gonna. I mean, literally, shooters, guys that penetrate to the hole, guys that crash the boards. Josh is gonna have his incomplete whatever he wants to do. I know Jay Will's amazing. I love this. I'm sorry. I should be paying more attention to the chat, but man, it's just so crazy listening to these guys and the story. Man, I just love the stories about these players. I'm so pumped that we get them on our team for multiple years. We get to hear them. It's crazy, man. Jay Will and Zay, man. Isaiah Joe. You know, Blake, I think at this point there's very few people that would say that, Chet would surprise them by the way he's playing. Like the way what he's able to do even in the summer league is truly elite. So to me, like it's just a matter of time before everybody recognizes what we already know in Oklahoma City.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, man. Still remember that pick, man. When we got Jay Will. Yeah, dude, that felt good. Remember when early in the evening though when they showed him and they showed that Jalen Williams was drafted and people started going crazy. He's like, no, 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 wrong Jay Will. Little did we know both of them would be on the same team.
It's that draft is still kind of hard to fathom. That might be the single best draft any team has ever had.
It's crazy, man.
It's going to take time to prove out, but you
It takes time
go.
to process things like that, especially when you're talking about, playing over years. Like these guys, I mean, we could see some of these guys that are on this team for 12, 14 years because it just takes time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but like, think about it. We already know. We know. We think we know. Even if J Dub doesn't get much better, like we got a real gem,
You're right.
and he's gonna get better. Chet, you know what I mean? Like,
True, man.
all right, Jang, here he comes, and then bro, J Will, 4 players, 1 draft that are all like legitimate NBA starters.
Yeah.
Not like maybe like 4 starters in 1 draft. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah, not like this. No. Not in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean like with like 11-man football or something like that. You got a chance there.
Yeah. But like did you see what Woj said the other day? He said that he's predicting that there's 4 players in Oklahoma City that are all-star will be all-stars. Do you remember when we said that last year and people laughed at us?
Oh yeah, we got shitted on.
But that's
Which
my
is
point,
cool.
is that because as people are waking up and experts are looking at this team and taking a deep dive into this team, they recognize that this is not a normal team. And then they're like, oh shit, like, well, I mean, if they learn to shoot threes, okay, they can do that. If they get a big man that can stop, okay, they can do that. You know, like they always say these if parts, and that's where it gets so frustrating, is because they can't just enjoy what's happening and what's in front of them right now. And that's where I look at this team and it's like, this team's special. And instead of us saying, if this team gets like this, if this team does this, why can't we just be in the now and living in the moment with this team and enjoying every single like good thing, instead of being like, oh yeah, well, we were expecting that. Like, fuck that. Let's just enjoy the ride with this team.
Shitted on him. I just shitted on him. Some people like Tiger Woods. They like that type of stuff.
Yeah, man. You know, the other one I like to talk about getting shitted on is Will don't talk about my mouth. Keep my wife out of your mouth. Your mouth.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, thank you. Will fucking Smith, man.
He likes to get shit on.
Oh, no doubt, dude.
You don't know that though. You're just saying.
No, I mean, you know.
Rumors? Any rumor you heard? And it just yes.
I mean,
we're not starting it here right now.
I mean, no. Just talking shit, yo.
I'm just saying. Like,
I was just trying to think of something that I could think that would sound like you know, smart, but no, nothing was coming.
I'm just saying, like, that's cool. We can go with that. There's a lot of stuff people are saying about him. That's the first I've heard that, though. But
I mean,
let's go with it.
pile it on.
All right, halftime is over, man.
Boom, baby. Here we go.
We got Chet,
We got
J-Dub.
the starters out there.
We were both thinking there would not be starters in the second half.
Ooh,
Dude.
blocked you in the KC area, man. Oh, that's not good. All right, guys. Jay is one of our buddies. He needs help to find a good place to rip off the illegal way to watch the game. Mark, any buff stream?
Well, I'm thinking he needs to listen to the game, is my guess, because he's saying.
I thought buff stream did listens, or
Oh, I don't know.
there is a way to stream it, man.
Well, so if you want to listen, so buff stream is a really good way to watch the game. But I was having, I'm on the NBA app right now, so
But he's talking about the World Series. The
No, he's talking about WWF Sports Animal.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking? World Series.
Because it kind of looks like that. Yeah. So buff streams.
Buff stream is really good.
Pretty consistent for me. Yeah. I just
keep Jade is saying, keep my husband's name out of your mouth.
Jay, I used to do like a bunch of crazy stream ones and do tons of pop-ups, and so if that doesn't work, I can give you a shitty one that probably will work, but it's just going to deal with a lot of pop-ups. But buff streams is definitely the easiest of all the.
Dude, these white uniforms, they look different, man. They're like a cream color almost. I like them.
It's because it's Canadian. They're in Canada. It's Canadian, bro. It's the cameras.
Ha! Okay. Wayne, are you serious? That's hilarious. Bill Simmons is saying it. Done. Bill Simmons must be listening to us. Thank you, Bill. You can rip of any of our music you want.
You can joke on your own dick, but that's okay. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Dude, he's like a billionaire, so what is
dude. What does he need from us? 78-61 at the current moment. Dort. Cha-ching.
Needs a VPN. I agree, Dan. VPNs are a very good idea if you want to listen to it. I've got one. I don't use it often, so I'm not like I'm gonna sit here and say I need that. But you know what? I needed it the other night and I didn't think of it. Because I'm here in Austin and I couldn't watch the San Antonio game. Travel, dude. I did see his feet get kind of happy, but I don't know. That's what we call the baseball championship, and it's just an American thing where we call like world championships something that they're not. So
That's like the grand finale. Just
very good.
But we're just call it the World Series, even though like it should just be called the American Series because I mean
we call NBA champs world
North
champs.
American Series.
We play against one Canadian team.
I mean it's all right. You're welcome, Jay. There we go. Boom.
Shea getting into his bag. 20-point lead for the Thunder.
Dude, the Thunder are just pouring it on right now.
You know, Killian's looked like he's improved quite a bit. I'm happy for him. I was scared for him for a little while, and I'm still a little bit nervous for him, but he looks like he's gotten better, so that's good for him. I don't know how he stays starting, though, with Jaden breathing down his neck off the bench there.
Well, it's because Cade.
Oh, blocked by him. Chet, dude.
Man,
You see that
Chet,
block,
dude.
Against Bagley.
Dude.
Bagley got him earlier with a putback dunk.
Dude, this is what I'm saying is like Chet's just going to come out there and he's just going to be putting up, 2 or 3 blocks a game, man.
Thank you, Nathan.
What's up, Unc?
Hey, just real quick.
All right, man.
I thought I'd just jump in here. Last year, it was so fun to watch this team.
That's true.
But this year, I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, they could rest 4 or 5 players and still have, 10 or 12 players that can play.
Absolutely.
We're deep. We're really, really deep.
I mean, and how good is Wallace playing? I mean, Jiminy Christmas.
He's passing. He's seeing the floor well. He's getting rebounds. It's truly spectacular what we're seeing from Wallace. So this is what we need, man. This is great.
Well, like I say, before I have too many beers, I just want to come in here and just tell y'all that.
Well, we love it, man. We love
We
that.
appreciate it, man.
What's Casey's stats like right now, Dave?
Yeah, Kaysen's stats are he's got 0 points, but he's got 2 assists and 3 rebounds. All 3 are offensive. He's keeping up, man, and he's playing amazing defense. And I think that's what we have to look at right now.
Oh, nice steal by Jada and Leia. Yeah, that was crazy. He had the right position, deny, and the ball bounced off of his shoulder, and he found it.
What are you drinking tonight, Unc?
It's just I'm drinking Curtis again tonight.
Okay, nice.
But I was going to tell you that, we didn't score in the last 2.5 minutes of the first half, and we almost scored 80 points.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
It's crazy. Our offense is looking incredibly well right now. Well-rounded from, shooting threes, which we're shooting what? Pull up the percentage. We're shooting 41% from three-point range and 52% from field goal. So I feel like that's what we need to see. 54 shots.
Looks so good, man. He just looks so calm down. His game is so good, man.
I remember watching a couple of preseason games last year and the years before, and a lot of times it just looks like an all-star game where they just go out there, and I know they're trying to but this year I've watched a couple of other ones, and it's not like this year. It's just like they're playing a game.
Yeah, it's intensity.
And I just feel like that. I'm kind of thinking, this is going to be the year. I mean, we can go a long ways.
Oh, yeah.
If everything goes right for us.
Do you think the guys are playing like this because of FIBA? Do you think they're playing at this high level like Shea and Dort and these guys that have been playing?
Well, Shea's going to be Shea. He's going to be. I mean, he's going to be our superstar. There's no doubt about it. Plus, we've got superstar, potential with 3 or 4. I don't really want to say it, but we can just have the whole team as our goddamn all-stars.
Yeah,
that's how much of a homer I am, I guess. But God dang, it's so much fun. I guarantee you.
I think we have a legit opportunity to see, like, I don't know, 6 guys in the All-Star break, like having like stuff to do there, whether it's like Josh Giddey in the skills challenge or Isaiah Joe in the 3-point challenge. I mean, we've got some pretty phenomenal guys that are going to be able to play in the All-Star on the weekend, and I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of guys. If you look at Jack White, I think he could have a place in the All-Star next to Josh Giddey doing the skill challenge. And, I think there's a lot of things that would be fun to see with his team. And to see Shea and maybe one other player make the All-Star would be phenomenal, man.
Well, and Giddey, I tell you what, I mean, he's a great player, but his passing ability is just like I don't remember ever watching a better passer that I've ever seen. And he's 21 years old. He just had a birthday the other day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've got a bright future. We're going to have to wear sunglasses, I guess.
Yeah. No doubt, man. I don't know if we've ever seen a team with 2 passers like Josh and Mischief together, man. It's going to be well,
intense. Mischief is having a kind of a rough night tonight. The first thing he threw up was an air ball, which I kind of felt sorry for him. But it's the first time he's been out there, and like I said, I think he's going to be a player.
I do too, man. I do too. Hell yeah, man.
What do you think about Poku? You think he's going to be all right?
I think so. I mean, I've seen him. I saw him here tonight, and he's kind of like sitting in the second row. The kid's only 21 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's 25. I think, and when he first came into the league, he didn't really get to play. It was a bubble year kind of a deal. And then the last year he was playing great, playing a different position. He's probably never played before as center because he's always been like the three guy that, small forward probably in his life. And I just think they just give him a little bit more time with Chet being down there. I think he could help him a whole bunch. I just feel like we have a team that just, if we can keep it together, which I know it's going to be hard to do, but I mean, God dang it. If we can keep this same team right now in 2 years, I feel like we could win multiple championships, like y'all have been saying all summer long.
It's about recognizing a young team when they're coming up, when the rest of the NBA is getting old. If LeBron James was still in his first 7 years of his career, or 10 years of his career, I wouldn't be saying that about the Thunder team. But the fact is that there's a change of guard, there's an opening up, and that's all happening in the next 3 to 5 years. And because of that, why not? Why can't it be the Thunder?
Well, and another thing is, you listen to all these people talk, and they say, well, the Thunder, they need to make one big trade. They're waiting for that one. We don't need a star player. We've got 4 of them.
Exactly.
We got 5 of them.
Exactly.
We don't need someone that's 33 years old or 35 years old, like y'all have been saying all along. I mean, keep what we got. Let's see what we can do here.
Slow roll it, man. See how long we can make a winning team without paying out the wazoo. Like, if we go out and get an all-star, we got to pay him $300 million.
Well, I'm afraid unless they make some kind of a, I think there's some kind. Is there any kind of a guaranteed kind of thing where you have like a franchise player that you have to pay him X amount or not? Can we get away with paying someone, which it's hard for me to say this, but 3 guys, $40 million, and then, and then divvy on down, because
we can.
Who is it?
But we have to be a championship caliber team to be able to get that type of money to be coming back.
Well, exactly. But who is it? The Celtic, the Brown guy. He in 4 years he's going to make $60 million.
I know.
I mean,
he's making
that's crazy money.
$4 million. It's insane, and it's just like
for one player.
But the NBA, it's inevitable that you'll see the price raised for what they're worth value wise in the contracts, and you'll see them go up to like what. My guess in the next 7 years, I think you're going to see a salary cap close to $250 million per team.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
like, and it's just going to keep on expanding because they have to.
Well,
and when that happens, it's these guys that are like Shea that are going to sign a contract, and then you're going to look back in his contract towards the end, and it's going to be like, holy shit, we got him for $100 million less than he could have gotten.
Well, I don't know who made the comment earlier tonight, but they're talking about Jay with Dub. I think he wants to move to a bigger market, which I kind of agree with that. But in saying that, I think we're going to have him for at least 7 years.
Oh yeah,
he can't technically leave, until then. But by then, I think we're going to have 2 or 3 championships. And he don't want to leave.
Yeah, why would he want to leave if he has a chance to not just be great, but known as one of the greats?
Right.
Like, listen, if we have a chance to, like you said, 2 or 3 championships, then that means that J-Dub has a chance to win 4 championships in Oklahoma City. Which, what does that do for a player? Well, you look at players like LeBron, you look at players like, Steph Curry. Like, these guys got 4 championships, man. Like you get to 4 and you're in elite status already. Doesn't matter about Jordan, or
Right.
Tom Brady with his, like it's about getting to that 4 status. You get to that 4 status, you're known as one of the greats. And I think that's what has to happen with this team is I don't think Sam Presti is like cool with just having a mediocre team over the next 25 years. I think he wants something spectacular. And when you look at that and you look at Coach D, who is going to be able to coach for 15 to 20 years. I mean, listen, if he coaches for 20 years, that means at 58 years old, he'll be, coaching the league for 20 years. At 58, you telling me that he can't coach until he's 75? Well, cool. 25 years. That's the pointer that I'm getting to, is that you take a 25-year mark and you circle that and you say, this chip right here is something that you look at. I think the Thunder are going to dominate in the next 25 years. And it's just because the draft picks we have. It's how Sam Presti trades draft picks and pushes them out further in the future. And he leverages teams that are good now to when they're not going to be good, and it's just, I mean, he's incredibly intelligent about the future. And that's why we're going to see a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder. If it's not the Thunder, it will be a team like it that's a small market that's going to come out of the blue and just destroy everything. Because you can now. Small markets can get by with having players from different countries.
Yeah. Well, I know they're going to have an expansion here in the NBA too, which would be another 2 teams. But I want to say it's going to be, Montreal might be a good team to have it. I know, I know Vancouver used to have one up there in instead of Toronto. He had 2 in Canada, which I'm thinking they could have 2 or 3 in Mexico City.
Sure.
And there's other places that could be expand.
Oh, 100%, man. I would like to see, obviously, one in Las Vegas. I think that would be great.
Yeah. Well, Seattle needs to have one. I mean, it's too big of a city,
Yep.
Which.
Yeah. Enough said. We don't need to talk about that situation. Seattle.
Blake, I think because we have so many players from all over the world, I think that puts us in a position not to be what I would consider a completely small market. A small market I look at as, like, first of all, you got your fan base, you got there's so many factors to being a small market. And Oklahoma City just, Bluegill, like that's Oklahoma City just is a small market until we get a huge fan base from, and buy-in from a player or from people from other countries. So obviously Australia is a big part of that. Jack White, Josh Giddey, but it's just one step. We need to see more big steps like that. Usman Jang needs to develop. We got obviously Shea and Dort, so that helps out. But in order for us to be considered a big market, that's what we got. We got to separate ourselves.
I'll agree with that, Dave, for sure.
So, It's we saw it last time that Oklahoma City was winning. I think we were like the fourth largest market in the NBA when we were winning. Ticket sales and all this other stuff that went in uniform sales. So we've seen what's happened before, but even then, who do we had? We had Serge Ibaka. That was the only player he was from Spain or played for the Spaniards. So he was the only player that was a foreign player on our team from the main core. So now we see it, and we have 6-8 players that are from different countries, and this is why we're going to have a phenomenal amount of players watching, looking, observing. Whether it's Serbia or it's just crazy, man. I've never seen a team put together like this before.
Well, it is a lot of fun. I'm watching some Suns highlights right now with KD and stuff. It's crazy to be thinking of all the past and the future at the same time.
I know, man.
Hey, Mark, I was just wondering, do you think back in 2000, 13, 14, 15, it was fun to watch it? And I guess I didn't really keep track of what's going on. I was just one of the guys that just, watched them. But do you feel like this is a team that could be so much better than the team we had back then?
Yeah, I really do, because we had our best thing was KD and Russ.
Yeah.
And, that was that was just filled with conflict, right? And then you had issues with the starting lineup not being really rounded offensively.
Well, we had some injuries too that kind of, I think it cost us maybe a championship during those years.
Yeah, and I agree. It definitely shortened our window quite a bit. And then you look at the bench, and there's just a lack of depth there. So I think there's a lot of ways we could be better. And then it comes down to, for a lot of people, how good are your best players? And then I would say, if they're close and they get along better, then you're probably in a better spot with all those other elements, including, I would argue, much better coaching. So, it's tough because, when we talk about a team, we're talking about a team. A lot of people want to talk about the best players of the team, and it's a tricky conversation,
Well, I thought, at the end of the game back then, you're going to have two players that are going to have the ball at the end of the game. And now I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like there could be, whatever's five's out there, any of those guys could take the last shot for us.
You're right.
Yeah. And that's what, we won a lot of games with two guys being is going to come down that. But when you got deep into the playoffs, it became a lot easier to defend.
Right.
We suffered through that a lot. Lack of depth from closing situations. In a lot of ways, that year, Harden really, he led us to the finals in a lot of ways. It was, I think he was one other player who could do things.
Wow.
That was crazy, man.
This is baby.
Yeah. I'm a couple seconds ahead of y'all. I saw
You're
that.
good, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Giddy that like button. We appreciate that. Niner, how you doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Niner by nature. We missed you, man. Getting back to the games.
Good to have the games back on. Good to have you back. Mitchich, dude, that bounce pass that he threw, and it somehow went all the way through. It was like a double bounce pass through traffic. And then he catches the three on the other side. I don't know how that happened.
Dude, that's huge, man. This defense that we have, man, I like it. I like how we always have bodies where they need to be. Even Kenny Hustle right there, man. He was boxing out the big man. Not really boxing out, more like pushing him. But you know what I'm saying? It's where we need to be right now.
Well, with the five guys that are out there right now, I mean, this is a good team right here. And I know they're just like, the second unit, maybe a third unit, couple of guys.
Yep.
But, I mean, they're going to be able to win some games for us.
Whoa, JoJo.
I mean, yeah. They're
Great pass by Mitchich.
All right. The score is 84-99. 1 minute, 16 seconds to go in the third quarter.
If you're a shooter, it's a dream to play with a passer like Mitchich. Like, you can say the same thing about Giddey, but like Mitchich is the second unit's point guard in so many ways, right? He comes out there and he's just like throwing these passes that just lets people step into their shot, like that for Joe. I mean, that's
Kenny Hustle hurt his back, low back.
no, dude.
Yeah, he's twitching and stuff like that. They were trying to take a look at him. He kept on walking away and stuff like that, which is a Kenny Hustle move, But if you look at the replays, he went up for that steal or as a rebound or whatever, and when he went up, you could see him like grab his back, so low back.
I guess I missed that.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on that. I know he had back problems last year, so.
Dang, he's dealt with a lot of shit over his career.
Yeah, man. Dude, what happened to him in he tore his ACL in at TCU, right?
I think so.
Hiya.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Hiya.
Mr. is so comfortable out there right now.
Well, you got to remember, Mitchich is a rookie, even though he's 29 years old.
Yep.
He's going to need a little time to kind of, get out there and see how fast the game is here.
Oh yeah,
A little adjustment.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark. Hi, Mark.
Well, the score is 99-86 right now.
All right,
87.
there we go. Man, I really like Monty Williams as the head coach there, dude. I think they did well by paying him as much money as they did.
Say, hi, Blake.
I think Detroit, I guarantee you, they've got a lot of, like someone made a comment, there's a lot of young talent on this court tonight.
Oh yeah.
And I think Detroit could be the team of the future in the East, maybe not this year, but next year and the years to come.
Oh yeah. It's all about
think
Cade's development. If he turns into a player that they think he can be, then yeah, this
Yes.
team has a legit chance to be fighting us in a couple of years.
I think they're going in the right direction for sure.
Yeah. Cunningham is. I don't think he's playing tonight.
Oh, what a shot by
Wow, case
Jason,
on,
Yes.
Stop and pop.
dude. He's wearing your number, Mark.
Shit.
Double digits, dude. The deuces.
Double deuces.
I was number 11. Mark was 22.
I have a few numbers.
Yeah.
Wasn't like they ever gave me the number I wanted. I just got the number. Well, like 22 is not as bad as 45, I guess.
I'd always pick the number that was unwanted by anybody. So I think for a while, like I use like people would be like so worried about the numbers being people that they liked and stuff like that. So I'd find all the people that no one liked, and I would just say, oh yeah, that player is that number whenever the number would come up I wanted. And like one of the ones that was really effective with was everybody wanted number 40 until I started telling people Jared Dudley was number 40. Not Jared Dudley, but remember that white Dudley?
Chris Dudley.
Yeah, Chris Dudley was number 40, and everybody didn't want number 40 after that. It was like, yeah, dude, that's Chris Dudley's number. They're like, oh, no, man, I don't want to be the white guy with the number 40.
Chris Dudley.
Dude, do you remember when Alonzo Mourning picked him up and threw him into the stands?
Oh, yeah.
I was a huge Knick fan, but I was, yeah. quite
Who's my
ecstatic
uncle
about that one.
Chris Dudley. Charlie Ward.
Chris Dudley, Charlie Ward. That group of Knicks team was, I don't know. I liked them.
Here's some of my family right here. Trouble.
Right.
Travels, what's up, man? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Very cool.
Nice. Got the paws, dude.
All right. Go
Like
away.
it, man. He's a big cat.
She's pretty big.
Is that
She's
a
pretty
coon
good
cat?
size. Huh?
Is that one of those coon cats that they talk
No,
about?
no. She's just she's a big cat.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of cat she is, but my wife, she before we got married, she's gonna give her to her mom, and then she didn't want, I ended up with this cat. So
Nice. Is it like a crazy cat or is it pretty chill?
she's pretty chill. She like I say, not the most friendliest cat in the world, but every once in a while, when she's ready to have some, some pet time, she's a cat.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta let her out real quick.
All right. Mark, I was watching this game and I'm like, what the hell? Why do they switch uniforms?
It's game break.
It's a game break. I was like, what did I miss?
How's Teo Maladon doing? What's he? Anybody know
He's in
where
the
he's
Hornets, man. He got another contract with the Hornets. I don't know if it was a 10-day or if he got a contract. So.
Well, good for him.
It's kind of crazy. We were so sad when he went. We're like, oh, he could play so much. And then it kind of like, looking back, yeah, it sucked, but it kind of was like the beginning part of it all coming together for this team,
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where Presti kind of knows, like, we had a year where everybody gets as much playing time as they can. And now, like, last year wasn't like that. And that would have, if Teo had ridden the bench, his value would have gone down.
Yep.
And it really wasn't about getting the most you can for him. It was just about making the best decision for him.
You're right.
So, yeah, it was tough to see him go, but with the way the rotations were last year and stuff,
Yeah,
it wasn't going to work out for Teo.
true. I think that's just the unfortunate part about a team. Sometimes you fall in love with players and get their uniforms, and then they're off your team in a couple years.
Yeah.
Our friend Brian Connell, he likes to buy uniforms, and then the players that he buys uniforms of, they get traded within a couple weeks or months. So
American Express has like a deal where if that happens, you get a reimbursement.
The new rules that's going to kind of change a little bit. It's going to be harder for the players to kind of move from team to team unless they've got like 10 or 12 years in. Isn't that right?
Yeah, they're going to make it players to stay a little bit longer.
Yeah, which I think is a good deal for small market teams like ourselves.
And then next, what is it, 10 years, 9 years of the contract that was signed with the players and stuff like that, you're going to see a swing that will come back around again. But for right now, this works.
So they lost the shot clock, so they're working out all the details for how they're going to get this game. And now their teams are huddling back up because they're still working out the logistics of this thing. Interestingly, though, it looks like we're going to our bench in a way that makes me think we're not going to go back to the starters. I'm seeing Sarr, I'm seeing Waters, I'm seeing some, bench level good preseason minutes for these guys.
Yeah.
So Sarr is interesting, and Waters, both of those guys are interesting. They're guys that we've had like around the G League and then on the regular team. We've let them both go and brought them both back. I think that's fascinating. And I don't know if you've heard, but Sarge's brother is like one of the top recruits out there. So
Yeah, he's playing somewheres in Australia somewheres too, isn't he?
Perth Wildcats, I think. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But, so that's cool. I need to keep an eye on him, obviously. You know, Sam Presti likes those rising stars out of Australia.
We've got two guys that have brothers that are going to be in the draft this next year. You know, J Dubs and Sar.
Man, that's crazy. So actually, they have the shot clock, but they don't have game clock. That's a little different than no shot clock. Just no game clock, guys.
All
Isn't
right.
that bonkers?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Mitch,
Damn, dude.
great, buddy.
Dude, that's a 6 shot, man. Dude,
I don't know what the guy's name is, but he plays for the Kings, and he's like a European player that's pretty old, like Mincic.
Okay.
And I think he might start for the Kings this coming year.
Okay.
I don't know if you. I don't know what his name is, but I've kind of watched a little bit of their game the other night. He's a pretty decent player. Decent. He's like a 6'9" forward.
Nice.
I love the way Mitch passes the ball. I think he shoots pretty damn good too. So
I like it, dude. No Jack White tonight.
unfortunately,
Like I say, the West. I feel like the West is going to be really tough to get to the top. You know, the top 4.
Sure.
But I think we can make it. I really do. I think that we have as good a chance as anyone else to be there.
I agree. And that's really the point, because a lot of people will be like, what do you think the Thunder will do? And it's like, there's so many factors that come into a season. But I agree 100%. It's like we have as good a chance as anybody to have home court advantage in the West, with the exception of I would say the Nuggets. Like they, at this point, that's the only team I'd say that is more likely to have home court advantage. A lot of people will say the Suns, but I've got questions. I mean, that lineup on paper looks damn good, though. It's a sick lineup. But
Yeah, it is a sick lineup.
Well, I think the trades that they made here just recently, I think that's going to help them a lot. You know, I was kind of looking at the salaries, the team salaries, and they had 4 players that were making, you know, upwards of, you know, $40 million.
Yep.
And then they have the other players are only making $2 or $3 million, and it's going to be hard to have a team like that where you have a high salary, you know, 3 or 4 players, and that's
Yep.
what I'm afraid, you know, Oklahoma City might have the problem with, unless they can work some kind of a deal out. If they can win a couple of championships before they have to kind of dole out that money, maybe they could take kind of a cut.
Sure.
And I'm not talking about a big cut either. I mean, instead of having, you know, $40 million. But I don't know. I mean, you got to make money when you can. But once you get to that kind of point,
Yeah.
it kind of really doesn't matter.
You're right.
I don't think.
So
I
much
guess
money.
it does.
Man. So much money.
Yeah.
I think the reason for me, like the Suns, and I agree with you, Bluegill, is just like we got used to that team that made it to the finals.
Yeah.
And you had this. It just seemed like that's a team we still think is there, but they don't have the same ownership, which a lot of people think is a good thing. They don't have the same coach, which people probably think that's a good thing. They don't have Chris Paul anymore. They don't have so now they're like, oh, but we're happy with the roster change that we made. Now we have Beal and we have KD and Booker's a better player, but it's just like this assumption that it's just automatic. Like I think if anything we've learned with KD teams, it's not just automatic.
No.
You can't just put it together and super glue it and it'd be good.
Well, Mark, Dave, who's the favorites? Do you think in the East? give me your top, let's say four, the top 4 seeds in the East, do you think, this year?
Ooh.
I think the Bucks. I like what they did there.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you got to look at Celtics.
Yep. That's 2. I think that's everyone's 2.
I would say you can't let out Philly if they can figure it out. And then the other one is Cleveland, man. Cleveland's sneaky good.
Sneaky good.
And then
What do you think,
Miami.
Mark?
I don't think Miami is ever going to be a top 4 team in the East. They'll just find ways to getting to the finals without being it.
Yeah, I was going to say the other team was maybe like Miami. But in the end, they don't really feel like they have to press during the regular season. The East doesn't really, just because of the nature of the whole beast, we only have to play one team. So I don't sit around and think about the East that much. But I do think when you look at it, like you said, it's down to the Bucks and the Celtics, the most everybody. I feel like the Celtics have this chance of when pretty much every team in your conference has eliminated you from the playoffs at some point, people stop being afraid of you. It could get to that point. I don't know. I think that team has a lot of questions. I think they got aggressive, and I hope it works out for them, kind of, but not really. I hope they get enough to just have a taste of them.
What about the Knicks? I'm thinking New York Knicks. I thought they were a pretty good team last year.
They had a really good playoff run.
I thought they did too. I thought they might be, like a top 4 kind of a seed this year.
Yeah,
but
I'm always a Knicks fan. I'll be honest with you in the aspect of I like to see them do well just because they're not in the West. And when they're doing well, it usually means a team like Philadelphia sucks. So, I think there's a possibility. Yeah. The Knicks could do well, but that's just relying on a lot of Brunson and stuff like that I think he's worth looking at, but I don't know, man. I still jury's still out on him, I think. FIBA's hard, bro. You watch Jalen Brunson stutter and stumble.
Yeah. To me, it's not about Brunson with the Knicks. I have a lot of respect for Brunson.
Blake.
It's organizationally, you've got to be able to build not just a supporting cast, but you've got to be able to build depth. They're incompetent.
Yeah.
Brunson is good, but Luke is not even good enough to overcome the incompetence of his ownership group. So I just don't see anybody overcoming James Dolan.
All right. And then you got the West, man.
What a dunk by Thompson.
So let's go with the West. Top 4 teams in the West. I think Denver, is the easy one for a top 2.
Oklahoma City at number 2 for me.
You go in Denver, OKC?
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna go with Denver, Phoenix, and then OKC. I think they'll be a top 4 team. They could end up being a 4th seed, and Clippers or the Lakers play better. But we're talking about 3 or 4 games. You know what I'm saying? And the games that are going to be so close for this team. If we had won even half of the games that were 5-point games last year, and we've talked with a bunch of our guys. Too Cool's really good at this stuff. But those close games that we had, let's just say we go and we have 14 close games this year. If we find a way that are under 5 points a game, and if we have a way to win 10 of those 14 games, then yeah, we got a chance to legitimately win, and be a top 3 team. But I don't know. What do you think, Unk?
Well, what I think there's probably 10 teams that could be a top 4 seeds. It just depends on the injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's so tight that, I feel like Denver's got to be. I think they're a good team, and I think they didn't really lose all that much.
Yep.
And you got to think. I think the Clippers, if they're healthy,
Yeah.
I'm afraid the Clippers are going to be in there.
Yeah.
And I think the Suns, and I think Oklahoma City has a good chance because they're so deep. I think.
Yep.
But things can change.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Very
it
quickly.
really can change. But I think there's 10 legitimate teams that could get to the finals of the West.
That's crazy to think about, man. 10 teams. And Blue Gill, you got Thunder, Denver, Clippers, and Suns.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's really, unless there's an injury, which Clippers obviously they're injury prone. Suns sort of injury prone. Denver seems to come off a healthy season, so we'll see what's up. So
Can't be done, Blue Gill.
there's no deeper team than us.
I don't think there is either. From 1 till 18, the three two-way guys we got.
You're absolutely right, man. And look at Mistich. He's not even sweating, man.
This game's getting a little bit tighter now.
Yeah, it's 6 points at 8 minutes left, just about.
Did he say Mistich? He did, man. Not Nicolas Cage. The other dude, Chris Fisher, just said Mistich. Man, this is so bad, dude. This is not helping us out.
I watch Chris Fisher on mute, so I like him and stuff. He's my friend, but
shit. Yeah, I can't wait for the regular season games when we have to play. I mean, it's going to be so much fun.
awesome.
I've got a couple more questions for you
All
here.
right.
Who's the worst two teams in the West, and who's the two worst teams in the East?
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Worst team in the West, I'm going to say, is the San Antonio Spurs. Portland Trailblazers is the other team that I would say.
Okay, other than the Spurs, don't say the Spurs.
I just hate the Spurs, man. Can I just use the Spurs?
They're the worst record in the NBA, and they're still going to be excited there. So,
All right.
somebody else.
Well, East, I would say this is that East is a lot easier to pick a team that's going to be bad.
You think there's a chance the Rockets are any good?
Well, they have signing. They have Fred VanVleet. I feel like he's going to help them make them so that they're not a bottom team. But ultimately, I don't think he's going to help them at all in the long run when it comes to like. But as far as the East goes, man, like I have a hard time with this because Brooklyn is in a good position to just tank, say fuck it. And then I would say Chicago's the other team that I'm really curious to see what they're going to do.
I don't think Brooklyn is in a good position to do that.
Yeah, Chicago, Washington, Orlando. I mean, all those teams are like, that's the thing. Is like you could pick 7 teams in the East and say one of these teams. Where in the West, it's like, okay, these teams are obviously, I would say San Antonio, and that's just not because I hate them, but look at the teams though. You got Dallas and Sacramento, the Pelicans and Phoenix in one division. You got Utah, Clippers, Lakers, and OKC, Denver, Houston, Portland, Golden State, and Minnesota, Memphis. So Houston could be bad, but even if they're bad, I don't think they're going to be a worse team. So then you got San Antonio, and you're like, yeah. And then you've got Portland, and you're like, yeah. Those two teams are still in the rebuild mode. And it's crazy because this is, I mean, who else is in the rebuild mode, Mark? Utah's, they got the pieces. They got the draft picks. They don't need anything else.
You said Brooklyn might like tank, but I think their situation is more complicated than that because of the trade. I think they don't own their own picks. I think they're in a spot with the Rockets somehow like that. So those are always interesting spots.
True.
Well, I think like Luke Gill says, Toronto's one of them. I think is a bottom feeder really, and I think Charlotte is the other team that's in the. Those I think those are probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a big fan of Atlanta either. I mean,
yeah, they're Trey Youngless away from being a bottom feeder too.
Yeah. Well, Trey Young, I think he's the Wizards. Yeah, those four teams in the West. I mean, in the East, and then in the West, man, I'm not sure there's a bad team in the West. I mean, Houston could be good. I mean, Portland could be good this year. I mean, I know that those are the two that you kind of, I mean, we got 14, there's a lot of good teams in the West that you cannot let up.
Nope. And I think though that when it's clear of who's not going to make the playoffs and stuff like that, it's going to obviously be a little bit more clear for what we're looking at. But I mean, seriously, this is an insane year for hoops. Like, if the Lakers or a team like that goes down and they end up being in a position that they have to tank, again, we've seen this happen before at the end of regimes. They always end up just falling, and I wouldn't be surprised if a team like Lakers or Clippers or a team like that that's been doing pretty well recently all of a sudden just be like, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Well, and I forgot about Detroit. They might be a bottom feeder, but like I said, they might be a pretty good team this year. They've got a lot of young talent on this team.
Yep, you're right. Absolutely right.
So, what do y'all think about? I don't know what our schedule looks like, but what? I know we started out really bad last year.
Sure.
I think we're like maybe 3-10 last year.
Yeah.
To start our first 15 games, what would you be happy with? A 9-6 kind of a record?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. 9-6 would mean so the next 5 games you'd be close to what you would want for 20 games, 15-6, 15-7, something like that is what you would want for 20 games, 20 plus games. Nice.
That was nice.
Jang Tassar, alley-oop, love it.
G League Connect right there.
French Connect, bro.
Well, yeah, but they played G League together last year too.
G League French.
The French G League. Yes.
5-point game though. Staying in there.
Damn, dude. Case and Wallace, man, looks so good.
Oh,
Jang for 3. Nice.
Can't leave that dude open, man.
It's looking really good. Back to 8 points, 4:40 on the clock.
Ooh, that's
what?
Where's
foul?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess he brought his hands down for a minute.
When the contact, when he jumped into him, he wasn't in good position.
I guess we're not going to get a replay on that one.
Just pulling up the score box here, seeing what this team has got. So the bench is looking pretty good. Isaiah Joe 10, Ojman Jang's got 10 now, 7 for Mischic, 5 for Kenny Hustle. Casey's got 3. There we go. Gets the free throw line.
Blake, I don't know where Wiggins is at. Has he been in the game? Is he suited up?
No Wiggins, no Bertans, no Jay Will, no White.
Yeah.
that could be a possibility all season long, where we can set 4 or 5 players and still not miss a beat on this deal.
Exactly, man. And the days that we decided to play the starters less time, like only like 22, 24 minutes, this is what we'll be like too.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. Get that baseline
Mark-
on Jason.
Mark, what's your dog's name?
This is Sicily. Sicily. She's Irish with a Italian name.
Oh, the irony. That was nice.
Guys, we got to cut like 3 more players still.
Oh yeah, I don't like thinking about that.
I don't either.
I'm not feeling good about JRE's chances, if I'm being honest. I don't like saying it.
Hell, I don't want to lose any of them.
I don't want to lose any.
I keep going back to this, man. I don't know. I want to say we got one more trade and we'll be not cutting anybody, but I know better than that.
Well, we might.
I think this is coming up to
shit.
It's just strange that we haven't guaranteed some of the players that are on the guaranteed section, like Isaiah Joe.
He's not going anywhere. Joe's not going anywhere, Dave.
All right.
There's a lot of glue players on this team that a lot of other teams would like, I guess. Wiggins, Joe, Poku, I think, is a glue player, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's interesting because I do think that they would be quite coveted, but I don't think they're as available as a lot of people want to think. He's having a tough time.
Well, it's getting pretty tight here. I got to take a little break. I'll be back here.
All right, man. All right.
3-point game, 3 minutes left.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Wallace.
Kaysen Wallace.
what?
Step back. I'm going to get you some food, but let me get through my stuff here.
I thought Unc spilled his beer when he yelled, "Oh shit!" Like, no.
I'm going to get you something. Come on.
Corner 3 for, I don't know, was that Sasser?
That's not good.
3-point game, 2.5 minutes left. There you go. Jang, he's going to the step back, I can tell. Nope, I was wrong. Nice try.
You got fouled too, man.
3 points, we just lost possession. So 2 minutes left and tie game. Tie game. Sasser.
Get Dort on the game, man.
Here go. Jang gets the basket and score.
Hell yeah, dude.
Love it, man. I love it. 2-point game, 140 left. Mark, what's going on?
Ouch.
Shit, what happened?
Oh.
Rebound.
Get to the foul line.
Holy shit, what happened?
I
think we were up by 6 when I left.
Yeah, dude, they hit like back-to-back threes. Actually,
Damn.
yeah, it was insane.
I black catted them, I guess.
Don't leave again, man.
I won't.
Water sits the first.
Yeah, Bluegill, I jinxed him. I black catted him for sure.
Sicily, you're a mess. You're a messy dog. All right, 1 point lead with 1:11 left.
Guys, I think there's going to be a lot of close games this year. Just not the Thunder. I'm talking every single game.
Yeah, dude.
I agree.
The parity in the NBA is getting close. God dang it, guys!
Ooh, gotta get those rebounds.
What the hell, dude? That was way too many rebounds there, man.
What, they have 3 chances right there at the end?
Yeah, it was way too many.
Jang still running, no good, no rebound. 35 seconds left. Pistons have the ball.
Gotta get
Up
stopped.
by 1. We're down by 1.
So we're not going to foul. We're going to play this defense through, which will leave us about 13 seconds left if everything goes right.
Gotta stay up, man.
What?
And they call a foul, and I don't think we have our challenge left.
That's bullshit, man.
Guys, I'm gonna be wore out this season, I'm afraid, because I think this is gonna be almost a nightly occurrence. Is close games like this.
Oh yeah, and then the late games are gonna be killer too. I was counting how many late games we got. Yeah, dude, a bunch of them.
Basketball.
There's so many games last year that I didn't start drinking until like maybe the fourth quarter when and all of a sudden goes into overtime, and now I've had a 6-pack in about 45 minutes.
Yes, I know how that goes.
Damn.
All right, down 3.
Wow, down 3. We've got. Can they hit a 3 or pull it off, man? Who are you going to, guys? You've got that second or third group on the court there. So you got Waters, Jang, Sar. Was it Wallace out there?
I think so.
So you going with Wallace? You guys going for bringing somebody else in like Isaiah Joe? Usman Jang. All right.
I don't. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I think they all can tie this damn thing up.
Bring Mitchell.
Who's ever opens is what I'm thinking.
I've been playing a 2-man game. Mitchell and Jang.
Yeah, it could be it. Are we going to try for the 2 and then foul, or are we going to try to go for the 3?
I think you can have enough time to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think you got to go for it, man.
I'll go for the
I don't know. Coach D, he kind of likes to go for, the easy 2
Sure.
if it's there. Dork had a good night tonight.
Oh yeah,
They showed the stats.
it's pretty good to see that, man. Trey Mans, I see right there, him in the background right there too. So that's good to see him there too.
Did he not suit up tonight?
No,
There's
a bunch of guys that didn't suit up tonight.
All right, here we go. 14 on the clock. Got the ball.
Did they have a foul to give?
Quick foul. So 13.7 on the clock. So we were up by 21 at one point tonight, it looks like.
All right.
I wish someone else would comment on this thing, because on my screen here it says Bluegill says you left and you jinxed us, man. And I wish someone else would get that thing out of the way.
You don't like to see that anymore, huh?
Damn.
Come on. Let's get this.
I think when I left, Wallace made a 3-pointer, and I think it put us up by like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I was gone for like 30 seconds.
It was it, man.
I'm pretty well pissed now.
Bluegill took it down. Bluegill
There
took
we
it
go.
down.
Bluegill removed it.
Got you covered.
All right. 25-26 with
1 point.
12,
That was-
11, 10.
Almost got the turnover. Almost got it. Okay, they call timeout. All right. And there's got to be about 9 seconds on the – because they don't reset the 10-second count.
Nope.
So I'm thinking – or it's an 8-second count. They got to be seconds.
They were at 33 seconds when they started, right?
Could have been 33 because there's only 6.9 left.
17 then. They were at 17. Because you can't
And
see
they-
there's no timer on there, you see?
Yeah.
The game timer's gone.
But we do see the shot clock timer. Like we see some timer. They must be running the timer through the shot clock right now. Give us something to look at. But so basically what they probably have a second and a half before 8-second call?
Is that how it works? I think they reset that, don't they?
No, they don't. You don't reset it.
Oh, really? Is that new?
No.
Did we foul them? Or
No,
just
they called
kick it
timeout.
out? A timeout.
So yeah, I mean they're probably at 6.5 seconds is my guess. So they'll run a play to get it across half court.
Yeah.
And that means it's a long pass. And if it's a long pass, it could be a steal.
And we have a timeout. Yep, one timeout left. So go for steal timeout quickly.
Monty Williams knows what he's doing. He's running everything to the left, everything to that. There's no way the ball is going to be thrown to the right. We called timeout this time. Did we just burn our last timeout?
Yeah.
I think we got one more. If I'm looking at this right.
Yeah, we got one more. That was one of two. You're right. Because we didn't call that last one. That was Detroit that called it.
Yeah, it looks like they just took 2 timeouts from Detroit for that. So I don't know what they've got now.
And just a second, just letting everyone know, I'm not taking all the blame for that goddamn me leaving.
Dude,
because
it's
Trouble
preseason.
had to come. Trouble was outside and she was scratching on the door and she wanted in. So it's Trouble's fault.
Trouble. That's it, man.
This damn cat.
Sounds like it would be Trouble's fault.
All right.
Trouble, here comes trouble. Go.
Oh.
Oh. So they advanced the ball with a second timeout?
Wow.
What a save, man. He was down on his knees and he reached way behind him.
Miss it.
Dude, we were about to go for a layup at the other end for.
I know, man. Oh, almost missed that one. That was like 4 bounces on the rim. All right. 4.9. So even if he makes it,
Yeah.
he's got a chance for overtime. Made it. Last time out, called against the ball at half court, and we'll get a shot drawn up.
Mark, I don't want to go into overtime because I'd have to have another cold beer here if we had to go into overtime. You know that. That's not good.
You know that. But I don't want to lose. So if we could hit a 4-pointer right here and it'd be over. Mitchich is the best player in the NBA that nobody's ever heard of. What's that?
Could be. Or, like I said, that guy from the Kings. I tell you what, he's I think he won. He was like the European Player of the Year last year that moved over here.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name, but
I don't know his name either. I'm not good with names.
And Bluegill, we've got Hornets versus Thunder Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Bucks versus Thunder on the 17th, which is Tuesday. And Pistons versus the Thunder again on the 19th. And that's the last preseason game.
Wallace.
catch and shoot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Short. Kick it out. No good. All right.
All right.
All right, guys. We will.
That was all right. But God dang it. It's preseason.
All right, man. Well, Mark and I should be back tomorrow or on Saturday to talk to you guys. And otherwise, we appreciate all of you. And you all sleep well. Thank you, Wonk. Appreciate you, man.
Yep. Sure enough.
Bluegill, Blake, everybody, Nathan.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
You guys are awesome. We love